Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm Oluwole Aboyade, your Conscious Creative Space Intelligence Director and Creator. And today we are talking about creative production as it relates to what? To food design. Yes, there's actually food design. And we're going to apply design thinking and users' experience to the food design. You have to remember in today's world, it's not just using computers and software, hardware to create, but what about what we consume? The food we put in our mouth. So you can also apply design thinking and also users' experience to the food that you eat. We also know that there's experience in going to the market, knowing where to buy what, at what price to buy it. That's part of users' experience. Also, you have to remember if you go somewhere and you buy something in a physical market, like this bitter leaf and water leaf, or the fish, or the pepper, if you are not happy with it, next time you will not go there, you go somewhere else. That's also part of user's experience. It's not different from an online market or online shop where you don't like the way the application works. So when you talk about user's experience and design thinking, you have to bring it to the level as how it relates to the man in the village, in the farm that doesn't have access to Adobe XD, Figma, and all of that. They also need design thinking and users experience. So I'm going to start with design mind. Design mind is the ability to see opportunity where others don't see opportunity. Ability to go to the market and know where to get the bitter leaf at a better price. Ability to go to the market to get the fish at a better price. Also, you have to use your design thinking to say, I have to empathize, I have to do research, I have to put myself in other people's shoes. If I'm buying from them, I should not cheat them because I understand the economy. I mean, look at the economy in Nigeria, things are very expensive. So sometimes you have to understand the factor that these people go to the villages to buy the yams, the fish, and all that stuff, and they transport them. So sometimes it might be expensive, so you have to empathize. And also you want to retain them as a customer to give you the best fish, the best water leaf, the best bitter leaf, and so on. So you must make friend with them. It's called customer satisfaction. And what? The uh, the salesperson, they have to be satisfied too to help you to do what? To get what you need to stay wealthy and healthy. So let's get to the cooking. Now, in today's world, you have to be able to eat healthy, and eating healthy requires you cooking healthy. So today, I've designed my own food. I'm going to be eating water leaf and bitter leaf. So I'm going to cook water leaf and bitter leaf. Bitter leaf because using users' experience, I know that bitter leaf helps people who have diabetes and so on. So it's a very healthy leaf to consume. Water leaf is good because of its nutritional values for those who want to lose weight, who don't want to gain a lot of fat and stuff like that. So bitter leaf is healthy, and fish is very, very healthy. As a matter of fact, the older you grow, you should move towards fish than meat. I'm sure you know that. So let's get to the thing now. So the name of this soup is going to be called what? Bitter leaf water soup. Bitter leaf water soup. Bitter leaf water soup. So I have my pot going to the thing there. So I've prepared my, and you can see grounded pepper, onions, and so on. So I'll just put it inside the pot. And I'm using an experience. The experience is user's experience. The experience that I've tried cooking different things. I've tried things that fit my health, things that I don't react to. When I eat something like this, I feel happy, I feel complete, I feel healthy. So I have to sustain what is good for my body. Remember, what you eat is what you are. You are what you eat. So the pepper is grounded, everything now is on fire. Now you have to allow it to boil for a while. And while it's boiling, you can take your time to take some pictures about your activity using design thinking. Take a very good picture of your activity, which becomes content production, and share with your friends on social media. You are creating news feed, just like you are creating food feed. You are feeding their eyes, their mind, their thought. Somebody will see this process and go and do what? And cook like that. Learn from it. It's called creative content production. So that's also that design thinking. If you have to look at the stages of design thinking, from empathize to define to being human-centered, even to prototype and so on. This particular bitter leaf water soup could be a prototype for designing a special soup. Yeah, it could be a prototype. If you don't try it, you wouldn't know how it works. So you can see how users experience how design thinking is working with food design. Also, when I take the pictures with these and I share on social media with my friends, they will be happy. They will be thinking about cooking too. I will influence their intelligence, their emotions, their expressions, and their thoughts. So let's keep on going. So this creative production is focused, is human-centered because it's about what we eat. Purely human-centered. Yes. So now I'm going to apply the bitter leaf. I mean the water leaf first. So I have my water leaf. Yes. Nice. So after adding the water leaf, I have two type of leaves here. I have curry leaf and bitter leaf. I have squeezed the bitterness out of the bitter leaf just to make it eatable. If you don't squeeze the bitterness out of the bitter leaf, you won't be able to eat this soup. Okay? So I will squeeze the bitter leaf there. And then I have my curry leaf to give it that aroma, that nice taste. Yes, because I don't want to use a lot of Maggi. And then I now go, as you can see now, it's boiling. I'll give it time to boil and cook. So there's a form of interaction to this. That interaction is that I'm giving you the consciousness of what I am doing. The next stage will be, after it boils for a while, you will have to add Maggi. I have two Maggi cubes right there. And you squeeze the Maggi there. Not a lot of Maggi. A lot of people don't like Maggi. And then make sure that your salt is not that much. So I will use my hand to measure the size of the salt. And I think I'm okay with this. Nice. And then what I will do is add a little bit of granite oil. A little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yes. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to have my palm oil. Palm oil is good for your eyes. Palm oil is also good for your skin. Palm oil is good for even what we call your healthy, wealthy look. Yes, you want to look that chocolate, ebony, nice look. Can't you see how I look? I look handsome, right? Yeah. So you add palm oil. It will be more than the granite oil for sure. And you just add it to it. Yes, nice. And then I'm going to go to my fish. I have two types of fish here. I have the already roasted fish. You can see the roasted one. And I have the one that is not roasted, that is just fresh. So I will add it in there and I will arrange it nicely. It's design. You're designing food, you know. And when you're cooking, you have to remember there's a rhythm to cooking. Yes, there's a rhythm to cooking. So you arrange it there. Nice. So it's getting there. Persevere, we get there. Perseverance is also what part of what we call the ability to start and to get to the end of it, to have a result that you can wear, you can eat when you're doing your design. Perseverance is needed. It's a powerful skill that you must have in anything you do, and you must create the space to do it. You can see I framed the camera just to look at what I am doing, not what is not, valued to this. It's only what I want people to see I am filming. So you have to remember that when you're using your camera, when you're doing your framing of your actions, you can see I don't have a cameraman. I'm doing this by myself. I'm doing the camera work. I'm eating, and there will be no edit to this from beginning to the end. It will be flowing. That by the time you watch the video, you'll be wondering, I wish I was there to participate. So, and remember, this is just part one. In part two, it will be the pounded yam. Yes. So, this is the part one, and the thing is going now. So, I will add a little bit of water, just a little bit of water to this. And a little bit of water, and that's it. And then I'm going to cover it up. Yes. And then now, you've seen that when we talk about users experience, design thinking, it's not just about hardware and software. It's about your stomach. It's about your health. It's about a wealthy, healthy state of being. There's no value in knowing how to use Photoshop and Adobe XD and Figma, and at the end of the day, you are not healthy. But to be healthy starts from the stomach. What you put in your mouth. What you eat will affect your being, your existence, your intelligence, your vision, your ability to think and to design in a better direction. I'm Oluwole Aboyade. Until next time, stay well and stay blessed. This is the part one, and the part two is the pounded yam. I think it's going to be part one, two, and three. So just flow and persevere to get to the end where this intelligence of design food will be visible for you to consume. Goodbye.